So you're thinking about the Wahl Magic Clip Cordless, the iconic cordless clipper everyone from barbers to home haircut heroes seems to recommend. N, you've probably heard it's the gold standard, the go-to tool for a perfect fade. N, but before you spend your hard-earned $140, you need to hear this honest review. Because I'm about to reveal 3 major problems that nobody is talking about that could make this tool a huge regret. N for the best price, click the link in the description. N now, I own these clippers. I've used them for months, cutting my own hair and others pushing them to their limits. N and on the surface they're fantastic. The 4.5-star rating on Amazon. It's not a lie. The power is impressive, the cordless freedom is a game changer, and that taper lever is buttery smooth. It feels professional in your hand. N, but here's what surprised me. That phenomenal power comes with a hidden cost, a design flaw that becomes a glaring issue the moment you try to do what these clippers are famous for. Detailed fading work. N therefore, let's dig into the first major problem. N, the number one issue is the blade housing design. Wahl went for a super sleek, low-profile look. It's stylish, I'll give them that. However, this creates a massive blind spot when you're trying to see the guideline you just created, especially when going against the grain or detailing around the ear. The bulky motor housing blocks your view. You're essentially cutting blind. It's like trying to paint a masterpiece while someone holds a cardboard box in front of your canvas. You have to constantly crane your neck, tilt the clipper awkwardly, and guess. For a tool marketed for precision fading, this is a fundamental flaw. And trust me, after your third botched hairline, you'll be seeing red, and not from the clipper's LED light. N, but wait, it gets better, or should I say louder. N, problem number 2, noise and vibration. The Magic Clip Cordless has a rotary motor. This is great for maintaining power as the battery drains, unlike weaker magnetic motor clippers. Therefore, it's a beast. But therefore, it sounds and feels like a beast. The high-pitched whine is significantly louder than many modern competitors. After a 30-minute haircut, your hand feels like you've been holding a buzzing hornet's nest, and the person in the chair might need their hearing checked. It's the auditory equivalent of a jackhammer, great for construction, less great for a relaxing backyard trim. My neighbor asked if I'd started a small landscaping business. I told him no, just trying to clean up my sideburns. N, speaking of power, let's talk about the third problem, the charging and battery situation. N, you get a solid hour of runtime, which is decent. The issue is the charger. It's a proprietary plug, not USB-C. Lose that brick and you're in a world of hurt. Furthermore, there's no battery indicator. You get a blinking red light when it's almost dead, and that's it. It's a guessing game. Will it die halfway through your dad's haircut? Probably. There's no fuel gauge, just a hopeful prayer to the grooming gods. It's like driving a car with a gas light that only comes on when you're already on the side of the highway. N, now, are these clippers all bad? Absolutely not. This is where the contrarian snapback comes in. N, for certain users, they are still phenomenal. The cutting performance is exceptional. It plows through thick, coarse hair like a hot knife through butter. The included guards are high quality, and the taper lever is arguably the best in the business, allowing for incredibly subtle blend adjustments. If you are a barber doing mostly bulk removal or someone at home who does simple, all-over length cuts, these problems might not bother you. You'll love the power and feel. Therefore, the rave reviews from many professionals are valid for their specific use case. N, but if you are a fading enthusiast, a self-barber focusing on sharp lineups and detailed bald fades, or someone sensitive to noise, these design choices become daily frustrations. N, so what's the resolution? Should you buy them? N, let's break it down. At $139.99, this is a premium investment. You expect perfection. Therefore, you need to weigh the legendary cutting power against the very real ergonomic and practical drawbacks. If you have experience and can work around the blind spot, maybe it's worth it. But for most people diving into cordless clippers for the first time, especially for self-haircuts, I cannot give a blanket recommendation. It's like buying a sports car that goes 200 mph but has no rear windshield. It's thrilling until you need to parallel park. /N/N what are the alternatives? That's the crucial question. For a similar price, you could look at the new wave of ergonomic, quiet clippers designed with the self-barber in mind. Brands like JRL and Stylecraft have models with slimmer noses, digital feedback, and USB-C charging. They might not have the same raw, brute force heritage as the Wahl, but they are designed for the modern user. It's the difference between a classic muscle car and a modern electric vehicle. One is loud and raw, the other is smooth and smart. /N/N in conclusion, the Wahl Magic Clip Cordless is a classic, but it's showing its age. It's the professional athlete with a brilliant move but a chronic knee injury. The problems are real: the blind spot, the noise, and the outdated charging. They don't make it a bad clipper, but they do make it a flawed one, especially at this price point. /N/N therefore, my final take. Don't buy the Wahl Magic Clip Cordless if you value clear visibility and a quiet, comfortable experience above raw power. It's a specialist tool, not a universal one. If, after hearing all this, you still want to harness that legendary Wahl power and think you can manage the flaws, then I've done my job. You're making an informed decision. And for that, you can get the best possible price right now by clicking the link in the description below. Check it out, read the latest reviews, and see if it's the right tool for you. /N that's the honest review. Thanks for watching.